Hi everybody and welcome to episode 12 of Thought Bubbles, sparkling insights into community engagement, coming to you from my car in McLaren Vale, about 45 minutes south of Adelaide in South Australia. I want to talk to you today about the power of passion in a community, going hand in hand with the power of networks in a community. Stepping away from my usual government world of how do we engage communities and how are we meant to do it right, going right to the other end of the spectrum of saying how can communities just get themselves going and get things happening and make stuff happen really, really quickly. The thing I want to talk about specifically is the Homeless Grapes project, which took place here in McLaren Vale over the last week. The story goes that Chalk Hill Wines had some surplus grapes that they weren't going to be picking, and basically said if anybody's interested in coming and picking this for the right donation to one of these charities, you can come and have the grapes and make some wine. Vino Mofo, the online wine distributor, came on board saying this is a brilliant idea, we'll help sell the wine. Together they then got Yangara on board, and Yangara volunteered to make the wine. Another company came on board to offer to bottle the wine. Vino Mofo went to sell the wine, sold 200 cases pretty much instantly. I'd say overnight sold 200 cases, raised $36,000 for the Hutt Street Centre for the homeless. The grapes hadn't even been picked yet. The word went out via various social media networks, a lot of local networks. About 100 people turned up on the Sunday morning for a community event of grape picking. Families, the young, the old, everything in between, all sorts of different nationalities came together to do this piece of work on a Sunday morning. And of course there was some beer and some lunch involved as well, which always makes for a good event. So the story is, if there's passion in a community and people have got a good heart, then good stuff's going to happen. But even more importantly than this probably is working on networks and using those networks within a community to make stuff happen. The other really interesting thing that I absolutely love about working with the commercial sector versus the government sector is the speed at which things can work at. Things like, literally, there were grapes available on the Monday. By the Wednesday there was a plan being hatched. By the Friday, $36,000 worth of wine had been sold. By the Sunday the grapes had been picked by the people in the community. By the Monday, the Tuesday, we're now hearing what's happening to those grapes in the winery. It's absolutely incredible speed, and I absolutely love the passion behind it and the momentum that these things can gain when the planets align. And I think it's a great example of how stuff can happen really, really quickly in communities. We've got a lot of power within us, and that's something really worth remembering in all future endeavours. All right, see you next week.